Imagine waking up tomorrow to find the American flag replaced by the Union Jack, your dollars transformed into pounds, and a portrait of King Charles III in every government building. What if the American Revolution had failed and the British Empire maintained its grip on North America? The ripples of this alternative history would reshape our world in ways both obvious and extraordinary. The most immediate change would be political. Instead of 50 states, North America would likely be divided into dominions, similar to Canada or Australia. But here's where things get interesting. This massive British territory might have accelerated the modernization of the monarchy, potentially creating a more progressive British Empire decades earlier than expected. The global balance of power would be unrecognizable. Without an independent America, the British Empire might never have declined. Imagine a world where London remained the undisputed global capital into the 21st century. The English language would be even more dominant, but with distinctly different patterns. Think fewer Americanisms and more British expressions worldwide. But the most fascinating changes would be technological. The Industrial Revolution, born in Britain, would have taken a different path. Without American competition, British industrial practices might have evolved more gradually, potentially leading to more sustainable development. This could have resulted in earlier adoption of renewable energy, as British colonial policies often favored long-term resource management. World Wars I and II might never have happened as we know them. A unified British North America would have been an unassailable superpower, potentially deterring German ambitions. However, different conflicts might have emerged, possibly between the British Empire and a rising Russian sphere of influence. The space race would tell a different story. Instead of NASA, we might have the Royal Space Agency, collaborating with scientists across the empire. The first person on the moon might have planted a Union Jack instead of the stars and stripes, speaking with a British accent as they made their historic first steps. Modern technology could be fascinatingly different. Silicon Valley might instead be a British tech hub in India or Africa, leading to a more globally distributed innovation landscape. The internet might have evolved with a Commonwealth-centric structure, potentially making it more regulated, but also more globally standardized. Environmental policies would likely be dramatically different. The British Empire's tradition of long-term planning might have led to earlier recognition of climate change and more coordinated global action. Imagine a world where the Industrial Revolution was tempered by imperial environmental regulations from the start. As we reflect on this alternate reality, one question remains: would this British-led world be more unified or more divided than our own? Perhaps the greatest irony is that America's revolution, in defeat, might have created a more globally connected world than its victory did.